Britain's Prime Minister is in the middle of a political storm right now. Keir Starmer is facing calls to resign. This political crisis is sparked by revelations in the Epstein files connected to his former ambassador to the US. CBS News senior foreign correspondent Holly Williams joins us from our London bureau with more on this. Good morning, Holly. I know this is the front page news where you are, so help our viewers understand what the political situation is for the Prime Minister this morning and how things got this bad for him.
Good morning, Errol. We need to be clear about one thing. The British Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, is not mentioned in the Epstein files and, as far as we know, had no direct connection with Epstein. But Starmer is now fighting for his political survival over his appointment of a man named Peter Mandelson to be the UK ambassador to the United States last year. Now, Mandelson has been a powerful political player here in the UK for decades, and it was known at the time that Mandelson had been an associate of Jeffrey Epstein. But after the release of some Epstein documents last September by the US House Oversight Committee, we learned more about the depth of that friendship, including after Epstein's conviction as a sex offender. Now, Starmer then fired Mandelson, but now, after the release of millions more Epstein documents last month, we've learned that Peter Mandelson is alleged to have leaked confidential British government documents to Epstein, including market-sensitive information, and also that Epstein apparently sent $75,000 to accounts linked to Mandelson. The British police are now investigating Mandelson. Two of Starmer's top aides have resigned in recent days, and one senior figure in Starmer's party has called on him to resign. Now, the British Prime Minister's hanging on for the moment, but there is a very real possibility that the Epstein scandal could force him from office.
And Holly, Buckingham Palace has taken the unusual step of publicly weighing in on the Epstein fallout. Tell us about that.
So, Errol, the latest Epstein documents also appear to show that Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, that's the man formerly known as Prince Andrew, brother of the British King, leaked confidential British government documents to Jeffrey Epstein when he was serving as the UK trade envoy. The British police have confirmed they are assessing whether there are grounds to investigate Andrew Mountbatten Windsor following a complaint by an anti-monarchy group. A spokesperson for King Charles, who stripped his brother of his titles over his friendship with Epstein, said, quote, "While the specific claims in question are for Mr Mountbatten Windsor to address, if we are approached by the police, we stand ready to support them." So to be clear, that is the royal family seemingly doing its best to distance itself from Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and his scandalous friendship with Epstein. One thing I would say, Errol, multiple people here have remarked to me that public figures, the rich and the powerful in the UK, are being held to account for their ties to Epstein and suffering real consequences. But they do not see the same thing happening in the US.
An interesting comparison point there. Holly in London for us. Thank you.